Hey, welcome back to the channel for another video and for another monthly portfolio update. If you're stopping by for the first time, please do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. In today's video, I will share with you how much I invested in April, the number of stocks that I bought, and the value of my portfolio as of April the 30th, 2022. Before I continue, a quick disclaimer. The information that I'm sharing does not constitute financial advice. Before you invest in anything, please do your own research and make sure that you only invest in things that you understand. With that being said, I will dive right into my April 2022 portfolio update. I will start with a quick recap of my March portfolio to show you the value of the portfolio and the number of stocks that I had before April. As of March the 31st, 2022, the total equity of my portfolio was $21,157.90. Out of this amount, $21,001.86 was the market value of my investments, and $156.04 was a cash amount. You can see here my holdings. I have two Vanguard ETFs and two BlackRock ETFs. The first Vanguard ETF is a VCN, and this is an ETF that tracks the Canadian market. And as of March the 31st, 2022, I had 44 shares of VCN. The second Vanguard ETF is a VFV. This is an S&P 500 index ETF. And I had 108 shares of VFV as of March the 31st, 2022. The first BlackRock ETF is XEQT. This is an all-in-one equity ETF which holds US equities, Canadian equities, developed market equities other than US and Canada, and emerging market equities. And as of March the 31st, 2022, I had 150 shares of XEQT. The second BlackRock ETF is XUU. This is a US total market ETF, and I had 100 shares of XUU as of March the 31st, 2022. I will now show you how much I invested in April and the number of stocks that I bought. On this spreadsheet, you can see on column A, my ETFs are listed here. On column B, this is the quantity of shares that I bought. On column C, the average cost per share. On column D, the total cost. And on column E, the percentage of amount invested. I will start with VCN. In April, I bought 2 shares of VCN. The average cost per share was $42.57. The total cost, $85.14. And this represents 3% of the amount that I invested in April. Next, we have a VFV. I bought 12 shares of VFV. The average cost per share was $97.24. The total cost, $1,166.88. And this represents 46% of the amount that I invested in April. Next, we have XEQT. I bought 30 shares of XEQT. The average cost per share was $25.72. The total cost, $771.52. And this represents 31% of the amount that I invested in April. And finally, we have XUU. I bought 12 shares of XUU. The average cost per share was $40.99. The total cost, $491.87. And this represents 20% of the amount that I invested in April. In total, I bought 56 shares in April, all of the ETFs combined. And the total amount that I invested was $2,515.41. This is $1,001.68 more than the amount that I invested in March. As you can see here quickly, in March I invested $1,513.73, and in April $2,515.41, and the difference is $1,001.68. I will now take you back to my account to show you the value of my portfolio and the number of stocks that I had as of April the 30th, 2022. The total equity of my portfolio as of April the 30th, 2022 was $22,155.68. Out of this amount, $22,150.08 was the market value of my investments, and $5.60 was a cash amount. As you can see here, my portfolio was down $843.90 as of April the 30th, 2022. The stock market has been really volatile since the beginning of 2022, but I will stay the course and keep investing as usual. And if I have more money, I will keep buying my favorite ETFs at a discount. On this screen, you can see my holdings again. And as of April the 30th, 2022, I had the 46 shares of VCN, and this represents 8.71% of the market value of my portfolio. 120 shares of VFV. This represents 50.97% of the market value of my portfolio. 180 shares of XEQT. This represents 20.22% of the market value of my portfolio. 112 shares of XUU, and this represents 20.08% of the market value of my portfolio. This brings us to the end of the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.